Alrighty, I'm MaddestBob, and here we are back in New Aggersborg. Plenty of stuff to do, much upgrading to be done. Winter is ending, and by the end of all this time around, I would like to fight and kill off and get their runestone. Where are you? Here. I believe in the large cemetery there is a necromancer. So if I go in there, kill everyone, kill the summoning skeleton chests, whatever they are in there. Anyway, and then it'll come along. Bit of a nasty one, but my soldiers are getting quite powerful, so I'm pretty damn happy about that. There is a lot of upgrading going on between New Aggersborg and Jernby. I'm not entirely sure what, if any, I want to focus on. Good job, lads. I could actually... No, that's all fine. That's right, I gotta pick up my horn again. I dropped it to make space. I don't necessarily... No. I don't necessarily need that horn anymore, but that's just how it goes. And yeah, my cape and my pants. Oh, I'm pantless again. How does that keep happening? I've lost my shirt like once, I believe, but I've lost my pants about 3 or 4 times. Ah, damn. Really? Where? The last night of winter. Oh crap, that's like the worst spot, really. Ah, good, they are coming towards us. But shield bash is actually quite good in this game. Yeah, the warriors and the archers are quite high level now. I'm not worried about this. It is in the worst spot, so they can aggro down there fairly easily. I really, obviously, do not want them to do that. There is no use, though, being directly under the invasion spawn. I don't think they spawn directly on the marker, and I think that was done on purpose. Otherwise, if there's a marker there, and people figure out, oh, you know, where to put stuff, then you could absolutely just farm them. Imagine if they spawned on top of a bunch of walls with... Oh, cool. Wait, where you going? What are you doing? Come back here. Yeah, imagine if you had the time and the knowledge to put down a bunch of walls with spikes. You could surround where the blood moons would pop up, and the enemies would attack the walls and basically kill themselves on it. And if you have a couple of upgraded watchtowers with hunters, archers on them, yeah, you would run them up. I think that is 2 waves. There should be 1 more wave, and that will be that. Do. I imagine the higher difficulties, because this is on standard, they would absolutely fly out. Give you very little time. Ah, look at that. One of the warriors already has 2 of them have the gambesons on and ready to go. I should make that 3rd one. In fact, I think I will. That is what I'll focus on, because I have a plate ready to go. Something's not quite right with that though. Look at the size of the head and look at the size of the body. That looks much more natural. Here we go. 3rd final wave, that should be. Sweet. Done and done. Gambeson is all linen. Like a generic, regular old Gambeson is just a massive amount of linen sewn into layers as tightly as possible with the tightest of stitches, with a bunch of stitches. Like, just you make it as strong as you bloody well can. And as you sew it up and you sew it into sections of squares or whatever shape you desire, squares, and that is just the easiest, you stuff pouches. Like, you might make little square pouches as you go, and you stuff them full of wool or just something that you can get condensed, and you condense it, and you condense it, and you pound it, and you just, the better the Gambeson, the denser you can make those pockets. The better the linen, the better the Gambeson, so on and so forth. And then in the end, you've got like this weird padded, heavy ass jacket. But it is super protective. Like a sword is going to have trouble getting through there. A spear, if it's a brand new high quality, is going to have trouble getting through there. But yeah, anyway. Slight tangent. Piss off, you annoying critters. I need a whole bunch of linen. The leather is not a problem whatsoever. I've already got the iron plate. To make that linen and to make the linen thread, I need a shitload of fiber. Oi, get out of it. Stop eating my shit. Literally. Farm needs that. Really wish they were afraid of dead bodies, or, you know, something you could do. That's the main reason I regret saying no walls. I will eventually have a big earthen wall surrounding most of the settlement. That's not for a long time. And I need to go back up to here. I'm not. Yeah, I've got still plenty of space. I thought there was a damn fox for a second. Foxes aren't even in this game. Should be exactly what I need. If not, just a little bit over. But better have a little bit too much than not enough. I don't want to come back here straight away for the same thing. Oh, really? 37? Why does that do that? Wow, I've got no choice. If I want to get rid of this damn cold, I'm going to have to sit here until it's actually gone. Because I don't think the healer's hut helps with colds at all. Yeah, I could make a garlic jam and eat that, but I've never really bothered with it, to be honest. I'm going to make anything from that sort of medicine, and there's only like 2. Wait, can you make anything out of onion? I know you can eat onion and get health back, but can you make anything? I think maybe onion soup. Huh. I'll probably have to look into that when you get to the boss fights over out in the islands. I was going to have a, like, this is a tiny lake, but it would still work. I was going to have a fisherman's hut, but I get in so much food from the smokers that it's crazy. The only reason I have them hunting deer, yeah, the only reason I have the hunters out hunting deer is just to get the better leather. I wish I could put that there. That'd be cool. Yeah, fits there nicely. But I am not going to do that. I have an iron smelting farm town here, Jernby. I will have another town elsewhere, and they will probably have a whole bunch of hardwood and a couple of planters, foresters or whatever they're called, to keep it up and running. And then I'll just ship in all the hardwood I need, and then I'll have a harbour town, and then that can do fish. Probably won't export fish, to be honest. No real need to. Got revenge for you lads. Poor buggers. I need to remove. Oh, do I need to remove that? No, I'll leave that there. I had a second one there. I did remove that. I have had a couple of deaths in this run. I'm really happy that I managed to squeeze in New Aggersborg where I have, because I don't know why. I don't know if all Aska maps are like this, but there's a large body stone there. There's one a bit further out that way. There's one right on the edge here and over here. And there is, I think it's not too bad at all this way. However, unless I wanted a damn rectangle, there is only so far I could push this town. And I like working with limits. It makes the satisfaction when you make it work just so much better. Alright, winter, go away, go away, go away. Come on, show me the new year. In fact, come on, heat up faster. Faster. Good. The new year should be celebrated in the tavern. Too bad I don't have any mead, but you kind of have to go to the island to get bees for that. Huzzah! That's 2 years down, the beginning of year 3. Yes. Feel energized. Told you. Wild eggs. Yeah, well, now there's going to be wild eggs. Should get some of those dodos or whatever the hell they're called on the islands. Start up a farm for them so I can always have eggs all times of the year. But this might be the best time yeah, your armor looks fine. Your armor and sword looks fine. I've got to check your sword. Oh, yeah, your sword's really good. I can't tell you to follow me from this menu though. Where can I do that? That's the militia. I can't upgrade to defeat the stone Jotun, which is with I can do that from here. Excellent. Now, is everyone following me, or do I need to put you on invasion schedule? No, they are following me. Time to go poke this necromancer and kill the bugger. I reckon, oh, before I forget, builders. I don't have a lot of builders. That's not great. You, shall be another woodcutter. Right, lads, let's go. I got a funny feeling I have to do this at night time, but about to find out. What the hell? Oh, that archer needs to die. Ah, what the hell? Annihilated. Hell yeah. Well, we'll yoink the Jotun blood. I don't know why there was a small stone there. I don't want to level up too much. Oh, that was accidental. I mean, it's one of the reasons why we're here. Where's the other one? Right, everyone is still mostly healthy. Need to destroy the second. Here we go. I don't know if third is needed. No, 2 was all that was required. Where's the third guy? Better not have pissed off. Yep. Come on, where are you gonna pop up? There you are. I need to get one hit to aggro. Ah, go lads! Go lads! Yes! Yeah, I thought there would be. Fuck yeah. And that's the second boss down. Ah, oh, yes, excellent. I'm not sure what that noise was, but anyway. And just farm all these sort of places because they do renew. Just, it's kind of on the time period of once a year. Got a very nice amount of. Oh, thought I had more than that. Still, I'm not going to turn my nose up at 5 iron scraps, that's for sure. Right. I don't think there is anything else. But if I had a village around here and told the guards to go out every now and again by markers and just punch up with all the wolves, the skeletons, the whites. Yeah. But I don't think I need to. I don't need any more meat. And leather is coming in regardless. I did get a bunch of ancient swords and stuff, but I could go out and do that myself, just with my retinue. And the whites don't cough up much. Something to think about. Hi. I'm really happy with how this settlement is going, how this whole thing is going, to be honest. And yes, I'm gonna push it. I'm honestly gonna push it. Time to kill some wolfers. Time to knock off that and get the triangle of triumph. Someone's dead tired. Crap. Can I still do it? I can't run there. These guys don't run very fast. I don't know if I can do this. Were they just collapse? Will they run away? Or this is pushing it. My greed for victory might end in tears. The hell is it anyway? Barn. Barn is still coming. By the time I get down to the Wolfer Den, if Barn is still here with us, he should last long enough for this fight. Yeah. It should tick over just enough that I think he'll just start becoming unhappy. Not that he will just collapse. And if he does, it should be technically before the boss fight anyway. But I'll get my answer. What I do need to check is the weapon condition. That is fine. That is fine. That is fine. Alright. There we go. One and oh. Wait, I've only got one warrior. Where are you going? Oh, I think he keeps trying to run away to sleep. Yeah, he is. No. Crap. Yeah. Okay. With the way Fenrir does the pounce attack. Yeah. I can't risk it. If Fenrir just keeps pouncing and he summons his bloody minions and they keep pouncing, if I don't have that third warrior, shit could go badly quickly. Damn it. Ah, timing wise, just did not work out. Bugger, 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 bugger. If I'd managed to summon Fenrir a little bit quicker and hit him so it aggroed all the warriors, Barn would not be running back to sleep. He would be elbow deep in the guts of that wolf, his sword sticking straight through it. Alright lads, go on to sleep and take care of yourselves. What do you want? Yes, yes. Bugger. Alright, what do I do for now? Could murder all those little buggers, but not going to. Nails. I need a whole bunch of nails. Yeah, I've got the time. Nails it is. Nails, 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 nails. I probably could have done this if I had chosen that Wolfer Den. But I want that Triangle of Triumph. You... Okay. Oh, that's why there's no fuel in there, because you've been turning it on the entire time. You idiot. I need one axe blade, and the rest I will make into nails. Because there's so much upgrading going on, nails are needed. Better empty out my inventory. A whole bunch of stuff just sitting there. That's staying with me. That is a beautiful sunrise. Well, that I think is where I'm going to leave it. Aggersborg has come through the winter. The second year is done. The third year is here. Went and cleared out the necromancer. The air runestone shrine, or well, runestone is being made as we speak. Everything is slowly being upgraded because the pin recipe system is not working as it's supposed to, but everything is slowly happening. And I'm pretty damn happy with how it's all been going. I was tempted to finish up staring at that lovely, lovely sun, but tradition dictates time to finish in the tavern. Hell yeah. And to the sound of smokers and Vikings enjoying their meals, I will say, well, if you've been enjoying this episode, if you've been enjoying this series, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you next time.